大家好，欢迎观看天美时刻。12月5日晚，当选总统川普到纽约接受了福克斯新闻国家节目的年度爱国者奖。福克斯新闻主播肖恩·汉尼提主持了颁奖仪式。汉尼提对川普做了非常精彩的介绍，他还播放了2分钟的视频集锦，记录川普的爱国踪迹。随后，川普在上帝保佑美国的歌曲中登台接受颁奖，并发表了10分钟的精彩演讲。我把汉尼提对川普的介绍先给大家概述一下，然后播放这2分钟的视频集锦和川普的演讲，已经加上了中文翻译，这样大家可以尽情地欣赏原汁原味。汉尼提说，他认识川普已经有30多年了，他希望每个美国人都能真正认识川普。川普是最善良、最慷慨的人之一，而且很幽默。当然，那些国营的传统媒体暴徒，他们一点幽默感都没有。而川普太慷慨了，他是你一生中遇到的最爱国的人之一，这定义了他是谁。汉尼提还说，我们都知道，我们生活在历史性的时代，这次选举对我们的国家来说是一个转折点，我们经历了我们国家历史上最伟大的政治回归，川普上演了历史上最伟大的政治付出，我们都见证了这一点，这太棒了。汉尼提又概述了川普的议程，并说，如果川普完成既定的议程，想想看，我们就将恢复宪法秩序、有限的政府、更大的自由，我们将使美国恢复其应有的地位，成为自由世界的领袖。川普将成为我们最具变革意义的总统，在你们所有人的帮助下，他将完成这一切，甚至做得更多，这是我们共同的愿景。在概述川普过去9年遭受的政治迫害时，汉尼提特别提到了川普在巴特勒演讲差点被暗杀时所展现出来的坚强和勇气，这注定他将再次领导这个国家。汉尼提说，唐纳德·川普定义了爱国主义，他是炮火下勇气的化身，他的战斗就是我们的战斗，这是一场简单而根本的战斗，我们必须赢得胜利，我们必须让美国成为地球上最伟大的国家，这是上帝赐予我们的国家，我们要让它比我们继承时更美好，那我们的子孙就将有一个更安全的世界。川普本来不需要这场战斗，他是个亿万富翁，他本可以过着舒适的生活，但他选择了战斗，他把所有的筹码都放在了桌上。想想这次选举，他把一切都赌上了，他选择了为国家而战，为更美好的明天而战，为我们所有人而战。他激励着这个国家，激励这个民族重拾昔日的伟大。
He chose to fight for our country, for a better tomorrow for all of us. He has inspired this country, this nation, to return to its former greatness. Donald Trump.
Together we are part of one of the greatest stories ever told, the story of America. From New York to Las Vegas, from Philadelphia to Phoenix, from Chicago to Charlotte, from Atlanta to Detroit, this nation was built by generations of American patriots who gave everything they had for our rights, our future, and for our freedom. With a single sheet of parchment and 56 signatures, America began the greatest political journey in human history. We bleed the same blood, we share the same home, and we salute the same great American flag.
We heard several gunshots and we saw some smoke in the front.
The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. Our best days are yet to come. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God.
We're almost there. In just a minute, it will be my great honor to present the Patriot of the Year Award to the 45th, soon-to-be inaugurated 47th President of the United States of America. But before that, I ask all of you to take out your cell phone, just keep standing, and if we could lower the house lights, put on your cell phone light, and welcome one of the greatest country music singer, songwriters, performers of all time, Mr. Lee Greenwood, to sing God Bless the USA.
Well, I want to thank everyone. This is quite a group. I have so many friends sitting right here. Oh, there's one that he was calling me early on. He was saying, why are you going through this process? You know he's going to win. He's big, he's strong. I will never fight you. I'm going to tell you that. But right from the beginning, right? Right from the beginning. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Great guy. So, how about Shawn? Is Shawn just great, you know? And he said every single thing that I was going to say, and what the hell, I can't say it again. But he's a special guy. He's been my friend for a long time. I probably shouldn't say a friend, but he is really a friend. He's a friend to the country. And I just want to thank Shawn Hannity. He's a great guy. And his ratings are very good, too, which is very important. Which is very, very important. And you really do. You have incredible people at Fox. You have incredible people at every level of Fox, really. A couple I don't like, but that's all right. I shouldn't name them, should I? I don't think so. I shouldn't name them. But, you know, we had just a spectacular election. They were thinking it was going to be close, and it wasn't close. We won the popular vote by millions and millions of votes. We won all 7 swing states. And we won the most votes ever gotten by millions by a Republican candidate, and I think I can say also a Democrat candidate, but I won't bother getting into that. We had tremendous, it was a tremendous day, a tremendous night, a tremendous period of time. 72 days, it really started 72 days before. No day off, no play, no golf, no nothing. I didn't want to even play golf, even though it's sort of a good thing to run through a course. Thank you, darling. Thank you. It was all work. It was all work because we have a very important job to do. We have to win, and we have to bring our country back. When you look at all of the people that flow through open borders, who could ever want open borders? Who would want that? And when I heard that, I heard it 3.5 years ago, and, you know, we built 571 miles of wall. We ordered another 200, which is far more than I said we were going to do, but we ordered another 200. And I heard that they weren't going to use it because we had a very bad result in that election. You remember that night? That was not a pleasant night. But we had a very bad result, very unfair situation. We're going to get things straightened out in this country, including elections. We got to get the elections. This one was too big to rig, you know, it was too big to rig. They tried, and then they just dropped their placards and went home. They said, this is a slaughter. And, but we're gonna do things that have been really needed for a long time, and we are going to look at elections. We want to have paper ballots, one-day voting, voter ID, and proof of citizenship, a little thing like proofs of, and we have a hard time because, you know, in California, they just passed a law that you're not even allowed to ask a voter for voter ID. Think of that. If you ask a voter for their voter ID, you've committed a crime. They have to get Judge Jeanine. Where's Judge Jeanine? To lock them up. You're supposed to lock up somebody that I don't think, she won't do it. She won't do it. She'll say, I'm not doing it. But we're going to get it straightened out. We're going to get the whole country straightened out. And the first thing we have to do is get the criminals out of our country. They've allowed 21 million people into our country coming through open borders. From many, many countries. They came from jails, they came from mental institutions, insane asylums even, and we're going to have to get them out. And when you think about it, who would do such a thing? Who would do such a thing? Who would think it's good to allow countries from all over the world, who would think it's good to allow countries from all over the world to allow people in from prisons and from all of these different places, countries that have serious problems with crime, and they're all coming out. You know, in Venezuela, they took their drug dealers, their criminals, they took the people from areas of the city that where you couldn't even walk in, and they took them out and they brought them into our country. They dumped them into the United States of America, and we're getting them the hell out of here fast. And as you know, I spoke with Canada, and Justin came flying right in because we talked about 25% tariffs. That's just the beginner. This is a hell of a nice crowd. I like this crowd. This is a nice crowd. Yeah. That's an interesting statement. Thank you very much. I do appreciate all that pent-up anger and love. It's everything at one time. It's everything at one time. But we're going to do things that a lot of people thought. We're going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to get your prices down. And we're bringing the cost down. You know, when we were campaigning, a lot of people thought the biggest thing was the economy, and it is. It probably polled the best, but I never believed it was as important as immigration and the border and stopping our country from being invaded, because this was a massive invasion of our country. And I spoke with, as you probably read, I spoke the other day to the president, the new president of Mexico, a very nice woman. And we had a very nice conversation, but she said, why are you doing this to me? I said, I'm not. I'm just putting a lot of tariffs on because you're allowing criminals to pour into our country, and we can't allow that anymore. And it stopped. It stopped. It was so fast. It stopped. But we have great people. You know, Tom Homan. Is he central casting, by the way, Tom Homan? Is he central casting? We'll stop him. And we'll stop him fast. We shouldn't have to be doing this, but we have no choice, but we'll stop him. But I figured, I really always felt that was bigger than inflation. We're going to take care of inflation. We're going to take care of that by bringing the energy prices down, everything else. This is what they did. They messed up our energy. We had inexpensive, how about $1.84 for gasoline? And now they're saying they're doing well. It's at $3.75, but it was going up to $5, $6, $7, and $8, and they went back to the Trump plan. But the Trump plan, the real Trump plan, would have had double the production that we have right now, and we're going to have that very shortly. We have the best energy people in the world, all lined up to go. But I just want to say we're going to bring prices down. We're going to make our country safe. We're going to stop people from robbing our stores and hurting our people. We're going to, and we'll get involved with governors, including Democrat governors, because that's unfortunately, whether you like it or not, that's where the crime is. It's in virtually every case, it's with Democrat-run cities and states, and we're going to stop it. We're going to work with the governors and the mayors, even if they're Democrats, and we're going to get it down, and we're going to bring our country back, and it's going to be bigger and better and stronger than ever before. And we're going to be proud of our country again. Right now, we're not so proud of our country. We're going to be very proud of our country again. It's going to be better than ever before. It's going to be more successful than ever before. We're going to be more respected throughout the world than ever before. Countries are going to respect us again. They already do, actually. I think you have seen more happen in the last 2 weeks than you've seen in the last 4 years, and we're not even there yet. We're not even there yet. So I just want to thank, this is a fantastic group of people. This is a fantastic turnout. This is very impressive. And you're my friends. You're my friends, and we're going to be friends with this country, and we're going to do something that I've been talking about for 8 years. We had it done. We created the most successful economy in the history of our country. We were doing so good. Our border was the lowest numbers ever, the lowest number of illegal immigrants coming into our border that we ever had. The famous chart. Do you remember the chart that I looked over to the right? Ooh. I still have that throbbing feeling. That beautiful chart that I looked over, well, that chart showed we had the best immigration, the lowest number of people in the history of our country recorded. In the history of our country, that's what we achieved. And we're going to achieve it again, and very fast. It's going to be very fast because we have no choice. But we're going to do something that I've been talking about for 8 years. We're going to do it again, and we have to do it again. And that's, we're going to make America great again. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tyrus. Thank you, Tyrus. Good man. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's a great honor.